What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz with Cruise Control Radio here at the Nashville Podcast Room, man. Listen, we are on the caboose of this Cruise Control train, man. We headed out the door, so we're doing our couple last interviews. And of course, we had to go ahead and get one of our first interviewers. Is it an interviewer or interviewee? I'm the interviewer.
Ooh, I like interviewee.
Yeah, the interviewee. Yeah,
that sounds cool.
The interviewee.
Hopefully that's right.
Is my guy 2'Live Bree in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, brother?
Hey,
you know, this is my brother right here. I pop out anytime for you, man. So when he hit me, I was like, hey, we back. Hey, I ain't done a podcast interview in a minute, so this felt very uncomfortable. It was like my first date, I should say. You know what I'm saying? I ain't done one of these in a long time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool to be on the couch.
Nah, I appreciate you pulling up, man, because like I said, when I first started this, you were like one of the first people that was even on there, and you freestyled on my shit. Like it was dope.
Yeah.
So
that was a moment, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, that was the start of this new beginning for me, to be honest. Like, and I wanted to come on your platform because your perspective of how you were coming across, like how you were trying to cover artists. Like, I don't think you realized it then, but like you was doing something very special then. Yeah. And I was like, man, I just got to meet this guy.
That's real.
That's why I had to do a freestyle there. I said, I got to make a statement on this platform. He gonna have one of the biggest platforms ever, here in the Ville. And I really mean that. And preparing for that interview, I know you was looking at me as somebody that was a pioneer in the city, but I seen your potential, so I had to bring my A game that day, that first day.
That's real.
I remember.
Man, and that's when we was in the barbershop.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And to see you grow, man, has just been like I feel like a proud brother out there. I'm like, man, look at my bro going crazy. Man. So just to see you, man, and just knowing that you are very intentional about what you do, and for it to be working is like this is everything that you've manifested.
Man, truth. I couldn't. All glory to God. All glory to the community. Like moments like this, like I could rewatch every interview, especially with you, and just hear like the manifestations in the interviews and the game. I'm just grateful for it, like where I'm at, bro. Like I don't take it for granted every day. Now that I wake up, I don't. You said something the other day I was gonna hit you up about. You was like, you got to be intentional with your time. Don't you made something in that on that line.
Yeah, like not forcing.
Yeah, don't force it. And I was like, man, that's exactly the frequency I'm on right now. Because it's like it was a point in time where I was just like stretching myself so thin, and it's like but you're not pouring into you as your creative. And a lot of us artists, we go through that. Like we just burn. I'm still burn busy. Yeah. But like you have to figure out that balance. And I feel like this whole journey has like taught me in these last 4 years, with this being our 4th interview. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to hit one every year. And I like that you said that because when you're stretched is when you learn your limitations, you understand your capacity. So being stretched that thin and saying, okay, now I'm understanding what I can handle. And it's crazy how much we can handle. And not because I'm sure 4 years ago you'd be like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. And then you sold out a show, then you sold out another show, then you sold out another show, and now it's to the point where
elevate.
You got the city loves you. Yeah. And it's because you love the city. And I want to talk about something real quick. I don't know if anybody else noticed. Let me just fix your mic real quick so they can see your face.
Oh snap, you scaring me.
Nah, you good. so I don't know if anyone else notices. Let me say this first. I shot the video to both of these. I did a one shot for both of these. So Cashville Chick and Southern Country Girl. That's the same song.
Yes, it is.
It's just one is rap.
Yes.
And one is country.
100%.
Bro, did you intentionally do that?
100%.
Oh, that's hard. I've been wanting to ask you this for so long.
That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, Cashville Chick was like definitely the same as Southern Country Girl. I intentionally did it because I was rocking with Sweet, and I think Sweet Poison that year, she was just showing like her butterfly wings and like how she was hustling and grinding. And I remember she asked me to come out for her Juneteenth performance. And, I just seen something like this hustle. Like, I'm like, bro, I gotta do more with Sweet Poison. I don't know why. Like, and even if it's not me doing collaboration with her records, I was just like, man, I just need to just do like Sweet is doing something.
Right.
And I was like, this song right here, the ladies was killing it, like Ariana, B3, a list of the girls. I don't want to leave out nobody.
Right.
But like they all were killing it. And I was like, bro, this is what every girl that's a hustler in Nashville is, Cashville chick.
Yeah.
Then 2 or 3 months later, I end up going to Paris. And I was like, man, I love the music that I'm making, but I am so much like more diverse in my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I came from North Nashville, Antioch, but like deep behind that, I'm listening to a bunch of Outkast and a bunch of like, you know, I listen to a little country. I listen to Morgan Wallen a little bit.
Yeah.
And I always in my shows played to guitars and stuff like that. And I was just like, bro, I need to show people this more, you know?
Yeah.
And I went to the studio as soon as we got back from Paris and did Southern Country Girl. And it was basically saying the same thing, honestly. But it was just like, I just felt like it was more authentic to who I am.
Yeah.
And it felt like home.
I feel like it was received better too.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it felt more of,
it was leaning me.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that Casual Chick was leaning for Sweet.
Yeah.
And I love that, you know, but a lot of people don't know I write for a lot of people too. So I really wrote that for Sweet Poison.
Yeah.
And I could do that for anything, but sometimes every record is not for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that was a learning curve, and something that you just said right here, like a lot of us artists we just doing stuff because like, oh, that's my friend, that's my homie.
Yeah.
But sometimes we can write records and just give it and piece it together, you know, get that inner producer on, you know, don't be afraid of that. And I feel like I just started leaning into that because like I got records like, man, I would love to hop on all my friends' stuff. There's so many people out here that's dope, but it's just like once you do that, sometimes we lose our creative identity. You know
no, that's a fact, because now you're conforming.
Yeah.
And that takes away from your creativity.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's something I learned.
No, and I rock with you heavy, bro, because I like that you said that. Like a lot of people don't know that you write records as well for not only yourself, but for other artists. So I had to cut somebody off one time, man, because they was like, man, I don't know. And I'm being all the way real with you, bro.
This is what the pod is for.
Yeah, in fact. So, and I don't talk about this shit, but like since we're here, it's just the spirit is telling me to tell you this. But somebody was saying, I don't know about 2'Live Bree if he's confused on what he wants to do. Like, is he rapping or is he doing these types of? I was like, bro, don't you realize everything he does though is 1,000% quality? And what y'all don't realize is bro writes he's a writer. So it's not like he's trying to jump into a lane and be like, oh, country's popping right now, he's jumping in the country. Oh, this is popping right now, he's jumping in it. Nah, bro can write a record for anything. So
they don't understand how
that person is blocked on my phone now because it's just disrespectful to me. Bro, it's just disrespectful for me that somebody, even if we wasn't tight, it's just like, why you only seeing, you not trying to understand or respect what's happening?
And I think, you know, a lot of people just want to put me in a box or put any artist in a box.
Yeah.
And like I'm from Music City. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm born and raised from here. And like I really love music. I'm not one of them guys that's just sitting in here trying to write bars and be cool. Like I love music. I love Prince. I love Michael Jackson. I love I love Lionel Richie. I love like real musicians. Yeah. So I think like the thing with me, I'm not going after my fault. You know, I got an alarm. This from my son.
All at the same time.
Reese, take bath, Reese. See, that's my dad alarm.
There you
Shout
go.
out to my stepmom. But like, I'm Nashville's favorite Outkast. The reason why I got a fan base is because like I'm not following no trend. I'm following myself in spirit. Yeah. And I think that's the difference for me and a lot of people. And I another thing I want to say too, I never worry about what an artist say because that's not my target audience.
Facts.
I let all the artists hate on me. I got real fans and real people that support me. Yep. So it don't matter when you start focusing on what they say. That's when you get confused.
Yep. And that's start questioning if what you're doing is right.
Like I know, who I am. I know my journey, and I'm a musician. I'm really an artist. I don't even put myself in any category. Whatever the spirit of the music tells me to do, that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah.
And that's a lot of people aren't in tune with that.
Yeah.
And they're not doing it they doing it more so for attention or, because they see other people get success over it. But you could tell what you, like I said before, like you could tell what you do is intentional.
Yeah.
So man, since our last talk, man, shit's been going crazy. What is going on, man? You got you in a deal, like you got managers, like what is going on, bro?
It's a lot,
man.
Y'all, it's a lot.
What was the switch? Was it Southern Country Girl?
The switch happened in Paris. We got T-Ran behind the camera, so I can talk about it a little bit. I came from Paris with a different perspective and understood that music can take you to places that you never thought you was. It was crazy. T-Ran actually, we had a meeting or lunch or something. He said, "Man, I just see you. We really be praying and stuff." Yeah. he said, "Hey, bro, I just see you getting your passport in the next 2 weeks." He said that to me.
Yeah.
I put it on the Bible. I put it on my brother DJ Malik. 2 weeks later, I get a booking to be in Paris for Fashion Week. And I was out there for a full week and learning the culture. Didn't know how to speak that language, but I took French class in high school, so I was a little decent.
A little something.
Eating food, eating healthy food, and like I was listening to the radio out there. And like I was hearing a lot of our music that's from America, and I have to have my music out here in Paris. Like I kept saying that.
Yeah.
Then I ended up performing out there for 1,500 people, and they were loving me. They didn't know what I was saying. Yeah. Maybe I'm just saying that's how I felt.
Yeah.
But they were lit
because you're like, I don't know what they saying, but
so it just changed my perspective of how I want to approach music, and like. Of course, like Jelly Roll, him and Miles. I got to shout out behind the scenes people too, because it's not just Jelly Roll that inspired me. It's this whole team.
Yeah,
Boston, Chill, like just hanging with them. Got invited to their like album release party at the prison, and just watching like Lainey Wilson and being right beside them and talking to them and seeing how like they're touching and changing lives with their music. And it's a certain thing about like it's a production thing. It's a identity thing, brand thing, a purpose thing, and I know for a fact that's what I have in me. And I was like, I couldn't keep settling and trying to keep making my street happy. It's time for me to make the world happy. So it was a lot of sacrifices for sure. So I did come back and make Southern Country Girl. That was the first song I cut coming back, and now we got about 100 records like that. But like that song opened the door because I heard it, and I was like, this is what I feel. I could see myself at Nissan Stadium, performing this, and I really felt that in my heart. Yeah. And when I dropped it, I called you first. I was like, I want to do a little pop up video to it, and I was just testing the waters, and I was played it for the first time with the girls. And you remember when we were shooting it, the girls actually learned the song.
They made a
dance in 30 seconds. They knew the song after the third time hearing it. Yep. So that real scene that was like, it's still on my page somewhere.
Well, it was on the third time. So they learned it after the set, because on the third one is when they knew the song already.
Yeah. And that's when I was like, this is special.
Yeah.
And that was in real time. Right. And we put it out. The feedback, it felt like home. I didn't feel like I was anything but me. Yeah. And even like now working on that music, like, and what I'm doing, it feels like home. It doesn't feel like I'm taken from anybody or somebody could take something from me. Like I just feel like the outcast I am, you know, and like that flip happened and CMA started hitting me to perform. Shout out to Corey Jones and Mia Jones. They linked me in with a lot of CMA stuff, and like I end up and they like family to me. Like they seen when I was in my mama belly. And it's crazy how this relationship comes back. Wow, so like all this is like real Nashville stuff. So like you got to think about it. This is really I'm really from Nashville. That's why it's working. You know what I'm saying? And they just gave me the game, and I was killing all these stages. Like country people was like, "Who that? What? 2'Live, breathe." Yeah. And I mean, it was a video, true story, a video at Anzi Blues. 2 stories I want to tell. Last year I was praying and I was fasting for a manager because a lot of people wanted to manage me, even Corey Jones. A lot of people wanted to manage me, a lot of people that I respect and love, but God was telling me you cannot have a manager here in Nashville. And he was like, because that's going to keep you in Nashville.
That's deep.
And then I was like, okay, God. It was a bunch of dope meetings. I mean, people with filthy money, like, Bree, I got you. And I mean, even your favorite drug dealer, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I believe you a superstar. You know, I mean, labels and stuff like that, like local, you know, support that probably could have me, you know, possibly being maybe the hottest local artist, that whatever that's worth. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And guy was like, nah, you got to have some people from out of town. And I was waiting, me and my family, my son, like my whole family, our household was just praying. And I was like, all right, we're not going to settle. And I was feeling comfortable. I ain't gonna lie, I was going to. I was like, man, I just need that. Because I've been doing this by myself for 4 years. I don't know if nobody knows that, but for till last October, I've been doing everything y'all see by myself, producing the videos, producing the music, everything you see. So after that, Southern Country Girl drop, I ended up performing at Ansley Blues. This is the performance that got me, I should say, discovered, I guess you wanted to say. If you want to say. Yeah. So I perform at Ansley Blues, and something in my spirit tells me to perform on the bar. Don't steal my move from anybody. I'm coming to sue you. I perform on the bar, and it ends up going, you know, crazy. So people sharing it, and they're like, man, this boy just jumped on the bar at Ansley Blues. Yeah. Ansley Blues told me the only people that ever performed on the bar at their venue was Sugar Hill Gang. Wow. And you know who that is. Yeah. So they're like, you're
first
special.
Hip hop rap group. Yeah.
And Marcy was like, that is special. She came to me like, crazy. They was finna cry, and I didn't understand. Yeah. Like, you don't know how special you are. You don't know. You don't know what you did that organically. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you are a star, and I'm like, bet. They're like, we need to meet ASAP. Cool.
That's crazy.
I literally wake up the next morning. My boy D-Boy, who cut my hair, which barbershop stuff is still real. Love your barbers in the city, bro, because they're going to put you on. I promise you.
That's a fact. My barber put me on. That's why I'm here right now.
Listen, so my barber calls me like, yo, I got this manager. He came from New York. He in a chair. He like your music, da-da-da. I met the kid. You know, I do stuff for the kids in the juvenile on Saturdays. He pulls up on me. He like, I just wanted to get to meet you. He talked to me one time. He like, man, I believe in this kid. He said, and he never managed anybody before, like other than his artists that he's been managing since she was 16.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? So he's like very, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He like, man, I'm gonna send it to a few friends. Sent it to a few friends. All of them like, this a hit, this a hit. One of the friends is I got two managers. One of them is a vet, super cool, super polished, good guy. Yeah. Help, you know, he did some work at 300, but he's like, your brother, man, he said he's flying down today. Wow. He was like, I haven't signed this dude. Yeah, you can't fly in tonight. You can't. And then through time, you know, they came down and met with me. I think Lee was a man of his word. He said, 2 weeks, we're gonna come back and meet with you. And I was like, man, you know, people always saying stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they did it. They flew in, came to the studio, met me. I showed them music. And it wasn't just about the music. They didn't care nothing about the music. Yeah. And even today, it's like, dang, I'm just realizing the stuff. It wasn't that they discovered me and I was like, oh, they're going to change my life. It was more of they seen me and I seen them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, I can't take that for granted because even with me, like the questions that they asked me as an intentional person that made me was like, I want them as my manager. They asked me, how many friends you got? And I tell y'all on camera, I told them 3 people.
Yeah. That's real.
And they was like, yo, you get it. They're like, yeah, on this journey, you're going to have people that once was doing stuff for free for you. They're going to start charging you. You're going to have people that hate on you. Your family going to turn on you. They're going to expect you to pay. They just going on a list. I'm like, oh, you get it. You get it. You get it. You're like, but we going to be there for you through this. That was the conversation. It wasn't, oh, we going to change our life here. Yeah, we know we got the relationships, but it was like more of like, nah, we believe in you as a human and what you trying to build here. And the music dope too. Yeah. But what you trying to do with it, that's what we want to do with you. Right. And, you know, it took a minute to negotiate and get things right, but we got it right. Yeah. And now we here. There's so much stuff happened. You know, the Juvenile feature, the meetings. Y'all see me at Sony. Y'all see me everywhere. I've been with every label this far, you know, and I'm still working independent with them, but it's been a lot of great meetings, and we'll see who pulled the trigger first. The music is insane, and I'm like itching to drop like right now, you know.
Bro, so I heard you perform some records at the headliner show, and I'm like, I didn't even know, bro, was like this deep with the shit.
Yeah, I wanna do like an exclusive show or something.
Man, like just that shit was dope.
Like
because it is quality. It feels like it's you. Yeah. Like it feels like it's you.
I'm putting my heart there and my eye there. And it's like, that's what I appreciate. I'd rather go out, you know, being myself than trying to make everybody happy. And I think that's why the people support me, because they like, that's really him. You feel me? And I think I wish I was, if that's the gain that, if somebody's watching this, the thing is, I wish that you could just see your belonging without other people making you feel like you belong.
Yeah.
Especially in this space that's so on what's in. When we create what's in, it's not we done created so many cliques and groups, and that don't even matter. It's about the people. It's about your community. Your target audience is yourself.
Yeah.
Because it's so many people that look like you that want to listen to you. I'm talking to podcast people too. I'm not just talking to the artists. It's like, it's us.
Yeah.
Our target audience is us. And once we realize that and be true to that, it's people that grew up in the same thing you grew up as.
Yeah.
So
that's powerful what you said though. Like when you said like, it's not like people are worried about what's in instead of worrying about what's in.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's it. Oh,
because if you
I can't use it in a song no more. Crew's coming after me.
Nah, listen, I don't want no percentage, bro. This is love that that you always been genuine about. Like
Appreciate
you
you.
never sought out something as personal gain for yourself. It was always a mutual collaboration whenever we worked together.
Try.
So I always appreciate that about you. But yeah, man, you got to focus on the inner work to make something better on the external field. And I'm glad that it's you that's the person that's at the point now to show people, because I know and the people around you know that you got Nashville in the right hands of
I
like.
don't take it for granted. So my hands sometimes get slippery though. I'll be like, is it me?
Yeah.
But it's a lot of pressure with that too. You know Definitely. What I'm saying? So I think that's one thing a lot of people want. I know when I was so active in like listening to like the community of the artist side, where I'm from, like I always felt like guilty, because like people will always ask, why is Bree doing this, or why people support Bree or this, and it comes back to me and I'll be like, dang, like, should I even do this? I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Because I don't really care for, if you know me very well, I'm a real life. I like music, I like family, and I like adventures. Like I go zip line and ride horses, y'all. Like in real life. So like when I hear stuff like that, they be like, dang, these people they don't rock with me, and I'm the one who giving the key.
Yeah.
I'm the one who connecting everybody, and it
like
just makes me.
That's what comes with it, bro.
It comes with it, bro. Yeah. And I think that's
they killed
what people
Jesus,
need to
bro.
Yes.
They killed
what
Jesus.
he said.
Like
what
comes with it, bro.
To the young guy out there or woman out there that wants to be in that position, be ready for that.
Yeah.
I had to do a lot of therapy. I had to do a lot of reflecting because I felt very guilty. Like I'm like, dang, because people will cut you off because they can't grow with you. You be like, dang, my friend over there. You look back like, oh, this person. Joseph Walker said, "Oh, this person unfollowed me. this person, they acting weird." You be like, "Dang, I thought we was cool." Yeah. Then you be like, they like, man, you got too busy for me, or it don't even be just busy. It's really be like they feel like you forgot about them real life.
Yeah, and
it's like I be like, dang, like it's that deep. And Jelly tried to tell me about that a while back, and I didn't understand it.
Yeah,
but it's hard, bro. Like I'm like. But that's the responsibility.
Yeah,
that's the responsibility.
That happened to me too, and it's like I've never viewed someone and been like, oh no, they can't go with me. It just automatically fell off because
that's
it's like
real life.
I can't keep. You can't reach back for somebody and keep being like explaining to them why you doing what you do.
Yeah,
it's like if you don't get it by now, you gotta let God work, man.
That's real life. I want to give D-Rose some flowers then for the first time, because I'm telling you, we have a complicated relationship. It's love though.
Shout out
I ain't gonna say it's complicated. It ain't complicated, but that's my brother though. Like he just know how to what can I say? Chameleon is a chameleon is what goes.
Yeah, change colors. Fits into the
you know how to chameleon the relationship professionally. Because it's sometimes he had to sit on the bench. I would have the whole tour and had to put D-Ro on the bench for a second.
Yeah.
Like, but he was still calling me, checking in, being a brother.
Yeah.
Like he been there the longest in my life, but he doesn't ever power trip when somebody else come and be like, hey, man, I'm finna do this role.
Right.
And I know how to do it better.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you ain't worthy. But he like, all right, bet I'm finna learn from this person. That's why he's been he's one of the only people that's still in my corner from that time.
Yeah,
he make a lot of mistakes, but he's somebody that support and also know how to play his role.
Willing
a lot of people
too.
are willing to learn, but a lot of people don't realize like how sometimes you gotta sit on. I may one day have to sit on the bench for my brother's dream. D-Ro may mess around, be the biggest manager of all time.
Yeah.
And shoot, he gonna be like, bro, I can't focus on you right now. But trust me, your prime will. I'm like, I bet.
Yeah.
But like I think that's, I don't know, that's just something I had to put out there and give him his flowers because that's somebody that's always been in my corner.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you hear this motherfucker screaming over there in the headphones?
Hey, I couldn't even get this off. Somebody here singing.
So it's hard to tell, kind of, because like I still hear you guys.
Yeah.
But as far as I try like real push on him.
These are bloopers if they in there. I promise you.
No.
I try to act like it wasn't there.
I know, but then I'm like, yo, I'm trying to listen to you, and I'm like, nah,
It
he's.
should be good. It should be good.
If y'all can hear the person singing, y'all would cry.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Can we wait for it to happen again?
They make it hear us. They listen. They listening. I ain't mean it with no
All right,
disrespect.
guys.
It's all good.
All
right.
I ain't done a podcast in a minute. I've been just
Nah,
trying to.
you good.
I've been trying to be. He deserved that.
No, I heard it and I was trying to fix it on this, but no, it's really fine.
We're good.
Real.
We're good.
Yeah.
So yeah, with that being said, you know, there's people that will see that coming and start envying you. But then like what you said, like D-Ro still understands, like, you know what, I'm in this for him.
Yeah.
It's not about me. I'm in it for him. So whatever comes with it, I'm gonna just learn with those people.
Yeah. And we had a deep conversation last year, and I was scared to have it with him because I've been so betrayed so many times, and I don't think a lot of people know my dad actually got shot 8 times when I was I was in my 8th grade year.
Wow.
By somebody we called uncle. You know, it was in a part of the situation. So like I have tremendous bad trust issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like when I called D-Ro, I'm like, hey bro, like, yo, I need you, bro, but like, what are you expecting from me? Like, it got that serious. Like, you come to a point where you got to tell, like, what do you want out of this, bro? I had to come to him like that, bro. Where do you see yourself in my career in 5 years, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's like, bro, I just want to be whatever. He said, he told me, whatever you need me to play, I'm willing to play. I don't care. And he the one type, when somebody, they be talking on a podcast, like somebody carry the bass, he that for me. Like, that's my brother.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not too many people like that. And he was one of the first people that showed me, like, hey, it's people out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that you can build your team around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Cruz is like that too, y'all.
No, that ain't about me.
But it's like, I don't know, man. Like it comes to a point where you got to be so honest to get to the next level.
Yeah.
Like it's so many, even like friends, like, you know, me and Ariana been tapped in for years. I got so busy on Ariana. And Ariana got busy too. She focused on a lot of cute, you know, cool stuff I'm proud about. But it's just like, you know, I had them real conversations like, man, I can't always pop out. Like Ariana, I was so heartbroken. I missed one event of Ariana's this year. And it's like, I ain't never missed an event of hers because that's really my sister. That's my girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to kid every time, you know, but it's like certain, it's coming to a point where it's like hard, but you got to have a conversation with the people like, yo, like this is where I'm at. Yeah. We fam. I love you. Like, and honestly, bro, like a lot of y'all, you know, that's in my space, my close friends, y'all can go anywhere I go, New York, LA, Mexico, maybe even Paris, all these places that I'm hitting, they gonna know y'all. And I can vouch for that. You know, and a lot of y'all already can vouch for that too. Like I'm carrying the city on my back, but also the people that's pioneering the city. Like I'm doing that. And we done been on movies and we done did this already. So I think it's like just, I don't know, where I'm at right now is just like, I need that trust from my people, and they giving it to me. They like take that time and go. You know what I'm saying? It's hard though. It's hard, even with family, y'all. Like,
but people that grind as hard as you will understand. Like, if I see, like, bro, if I see you moving around, I'm not gonna be like, you know, like even my mom, bro. Me and my mom.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Talk about family too. What's not making about to create family is hardest too. Like
I'm
talking
playing
about
phone tag with my mom for the last 3 days.
That ain't even just your relationship. Let's talk about like it's. I got a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like I got so many other things. So it's like teachers. It's so many other things and layers to it. You know, when you're an entrepreneur, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you got to make sure so many things are healthy. As a black leader, as a whatever leader you are, you know, I'm talking about for myself. Like I represent, you know, I'm a black man that's trying to be excellence, produce excellence, and then pass down excellence. Yeah. And that comes with a lot of responsibility.
Definitely.
And you got to cut off people that ain't on that frequency with you. And that is, whew.
Man, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough because it's the people you love the most that won't understand.
You be your heart be hurt. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like I'm available. And there's a thing like what I was gonna say, like my mom, like I missed a couple of calls. I call her, she's working, I'm doing something. But she still text me and be like, I love you. I'm just
real.
I just want to talk to the kids. Real. Fuck you. I want to talk to I just want to talk to the kids. But yeah, no, and it's so important that people have to understand this side, because when we're talking about capacity, like getting stretched to your capacity, you're able to know who's really there for you too. Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, it's emotional, to be honest. I'm just being G, like, the people that have shown up for me is like, I wouldn't even thought. You know what I'm saying? Like in the space of like, when everything's good, it's good, bro. But like, it's so unbelievable to get to where you always work for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when you get to that point, it's like people, when it's in the growing stage of it, should I say, it's like, whoa, it's like so much things to embrace that's new. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So many new things I'm embracing right now, and like the people that's just been leaning in and like and stepping up to the plate. Like I'm just shout out to y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all know y'all ain't got to shout y'all out, but it's just like whoa. It's whoa.
And that's where like coming into 2026. Like now, view yourself. I'm gonna ask you this: view yourself back when you was on that show,
Rhythm and Flow.
Ha ha. When you was on that show, what would you tell yourself after that show ended?
Yeah, I mean exactly what Jesse Collins told me. You know, you gonna be there. You a star. You don't need the show.
Yeah,
you already a star.
Yeah,
and you know, I think him just telling me that, you know, when I got cut, because I took it hard. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I did take it hard behind the camera because I wasn't ready, but I would have just stepped in and I shouldn't have been competing on a show. I should have just been being.
Yeah.
Be who I am.
Right.
I'm not trying to battle rap. That ain't me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just an artist.
Exactly.
I'm myself. Like we don't let any opportunity conform you. You make you be what it is to win. What's winning is being you. We human beings, not human doings. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just being.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Nah, that's fire. And you know, because I asked you that because it's like you said, you took that hard, and now you're at a point where it's like, damn, like now would I be taking it that hard with knowing what you know now? Type of thing. Like,
man, it's crazy because like the contestants that went further than me, but you know, they all support me. They like, damn, bro, that's like dope. You winning, like you doing it. Like shout out to Flawless, you know, my boy Nike Turbo, you know, Savannah Hannah, I gotta catch up with you. I love you. Just everybody, man, like all them folks, they still reach out like, bro, you doing it without the TV.
Right.
My boy Samson, that dude always reposts everything. Anything, he's the first person on his story, you know, like it's like, yo, Bree, he the one. And it's just like, he was older than me then, but like he just give me that like salute because he mean well. You know what I'm saying? So just to see these people that, you know, at a point in time, I'm like, man, they better than me, you know. And I never said nobody better than me, but like you see them growing, you like, dang, they winning right now, and they just like, nah, you different.
That's
go.
Fine.
So I appreciate
because
them.
it takes a lot of grit and like passion too to stick to it after. Because I know you learned a lot of things about your mental health as well after that.
Facts.
Like, so to be able to be in this spot now, man, it's a blessing. I think what you said earlier was like you and your family was praying for like this management thing and everything that happened. And when it happened in your favor to where they cared about your future as much as the same way you cared about it. That's only God, bro.
That's what I said. That's God, bro.
It's only God.
I said, wow, bro.
Because people in their first like runs with management and A&Rs and stuff, it be some fucked up shit.
It do.
But you ended up with people that actually see
who I am.
Yeah, exactly.
And they really do. I mean, I talk to them, you know, at least one of them every day, you know what I'm saying? And we got a group chat going consistently. And, you know, it ain't too much of, you know, managers, they work for you. That's for all artists out there. So don't ever get it confused. So like, I'm proud to have management. I know it's a big deal to Nashville. It's for somebody like me as an artist because we haven't had too many situations like this.
Right.
So I'm definitely grateful for it. But like, I want to remind people, like, the work don't stop. You got to outwork the managers.
Facts.
You got to outwork the labels. You got to outwork the people. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, like Juvie would tell you, you know, he told you, I think, did you talk to Juvie?
No.
Did you talk to Juvie?
No, I wasn't.
You were supposed to be there.
I couldn't make it, unfortunately.
Cruz was supposed to be at this video shoot, y'all. But we're gonna talk about it another day.
It's been a lot going on.
But Juvie was like, he basically was like, I sent him 2 songs. And I did it in 24 hours.
Yes.
But he told me, like, you was just trying to show me how bad you was. Like, you do this.
Yeah.
I had to. Yeah, but that's the mentality. If somebody asked for 1, give them 2.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to show people sometimes, like, how much you care. Especially in this time of day, like, all this AI and all this, like, virality and just people just trying to be something just to, you know, get validation.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you gotta show people, now you really are creative.
Yeah.
I really get busy.
And
I really love this.
And that was like, I feel like that was a big highlight too. Because, you know, like I was just talking with my last guest about like Nashville being overlooked.
Yeah.
And just seen as country.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're able to get someone like Juvenile, the hip hop legend, and turn around and give him 2 songs that both could have potentially been what it is. Like, how was that reaction once he heard the 2 songs and he's like, all right, I want this. What made him choose one more round?
He couldn't choose. I remember, and I was nervous because I was leaning on one more round the whole time.
Okay.
And he was texting back, and he was just, man, like, he taught me without even knowing. You know, God is good, and you know his situation. That song was very monumental to him because I actually recorded on the day that I think it was his mother's birthday, or was it the day his mother passed? I don't want to get it wrong.
Okay.
But it's a very sentimental day to him. And he was telling me about it. And I was like, dang, this is crazy. But like, when we was in the message, you're like, man, you killed it, man. These both fire, da da da. And my manager was actually with him all that night, and they was listening to one more round in the car, and he was doing this look in his eyes, and I said, yeah, he gonna pick one more round, because he was seeing the vision of the song, and I felt like that song for me when I made it, I was like, Juvenile, you are gold to the music. Back that ass up will always be played at a cookout.
That's a fact
for Black culture. So I was like, this song right here, I see you going on world tours, being at a performance. You know, and I wanted to make a record like that for him because it was like, bro, you a royalty, bro. Like you a Black success, you Black excellence.
Yeah. And
like for him to hop on it and like one more round for me, it was like, he don't know this, but it was like celebrate him. We going one more round because you success.
That's
you are
hard.
Success.
Like after 30 years, still
this one more round, you still going, bro. You still killing it. You still showing people. You man, he came out in there verses and ripped everybody up.
I was about to say he ain't get no bullshit verses.
Doobie won verses single handedly.
Yeah, because he ain't get no bullshit on there.
I talked to him that week. We shot the video when he did the verses.
Okay,
and he was at the video shoot and he made the announcement before everybody that the verses was happening.
Yeah.
And to see how calm and collective he was ready to win.
Yeah.
I do this.
Man, it's just crazy. And I love that he always, like, every interview and podcast he's on, I always see him mention that the love he has for Nashville.
Yeah.
And the fact
he's from Nashville, if you ask him, that's the second home.
Yeah.
And he said he made the word Cashville.
Oh, I seen that. I want to know how true that is.
I ain't gonna get on that. Because I got love for Bro Buck too. So, but nah, he got a lot of things to say. So
yeah, and I seen that, man. I'm not gonna bring that up. But anyway, so now that you at this space, man, and I wanted to ask you the structure of One More Round, because we were just talking to an A&R before you came on here, so we talk about like writing and everything. Yeah. How does that get, and this is just knowledge for other artists, how does that get sent out as a song? Like, are you putting verses on there already, or did you just have?
I literally opened verse. I remember we did the hook. I wanted to do a bridge because I was like, bro, I just want to show people. I want to introduce people that first time heard 2'Live Bree. I wanted to get them something to be like, oh, he's cool. Like I don't want to. The hook was all cool, but it was like I need to get them something that make them be like, Bree is about a party. So I was like, I'm finna throw this bridge in. If you want it.
Yeah, if you want it,
you want it. If you don't.
Yeah.
He wanted it. I was like, yes, let's go, jackpot. But like, and I sent it, and that's how it happened. Like, but it really was. I usually try to always just do, open hooks for everybody because there's a lot more artists y'all gonna see me do stuff with. But like, I try to do the open hooks and just let them have the verses and see what happens. But if I do a bridge, I mean, because if I send you a bridge too with my hooks, it's because I'm really probably a fan of you. Yeah. And you're like I'm a super fan. Like I'm a super fan. And I'm excited about it. I'm excited about all the records, but like, you get that bridge, just know, like, I'm probably like, bro,
fuck with me.
Fuck with me. So
Nah, that's dope, man. So yeah, man. Now, so we talking about your writing, man. Like, you're heavily in church as well.
Yeah, of course.
Have you ever thought about making like a gospel record?
Man, of course, man. I mean, it's a couple things I want to do. I want to do something with MMPS with all the kids because Dr. Battle is killing it right now. We've been doing a lot of conversation and talking. I want to definitely shout out the CMA Foundation as well. Like, we're doing some cool stuff behind the scenes, and I want to do something with MMPS. I've been doing stuff with Stratford that just got me leaned into like all these other schools now right now. So I want to do something where we're collaborating with all the kids and hopefully one day win a Grammy here in Nashville for it. Like that's my goal. We already had the kids, MMPS had the kids on the red carpet for the CMAs interviewing artists, like big time artists and celebrities, and I want to do something like that. I want to do a gospel album, Joseph Walker, we could definitely make that happen at Mount Zion, but it gotta be fun and cool and just bring people back to the Lord, you know what I'm saying? In a cool way. Like I don't ever wanna, with me in music, it's always gonna be like real and authentic. I don't wanna ever put something so forced and it feels like, the people, like I want to make music for the people. Right. You know what I'm saying? To have a good time, have a smile, and unapologetically be them and meet them where they are. Right. If I make somebody feel uncomfortable in a room, or if I step in a room and I feel uncomfortable, I don't belong there. Yeah. So like, I think it would be a time where I could do that. Like, it's not necessarily where I have to be on every song. Like, I want to be able to be behind the scenes and make it happen. So that one day, for sure. Yeah, no,
and I would say like, because you said that earlier, in sense when you work with Sweet Poison, like I don't have to be on a song. I just want to see you win. Yeah. And so that's just, I would say that's who you are as well. Like you show up for people, and I think it's a gift and a curse because there's sometimes, like you said, where you go to so many things that when you don't make it, it's like it hurts a little bit. Yeah. And I feel the same way. I've gotten arguments about me trying to get somewhere because I'm like, nah, I gotta make it for bro. Yeah, I gotta make it for bro. And it's sacrifices you make to, because it's hard to please everybody.
It's the hardest, bro. I mean, that's the part of the game where I hate, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something I know I'm finna miss Kylie's show, I love that girl to death. I love all the R&B girls, and but I'm gonna miss her show because I'm gonna be at the Grammys this year. So that's something that is gonna scar me. So, but there's so many things here, that should be supported. I'm learning a lot of stuff about the country scene. I want to shout out so many things right now, but there's so many artists here in Music City that just haven't, we can't see them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I want them to know you are being seen. Somebody's watching, somebody's supporting you. I can't make you win. The next person can't make you win. Only you and God can do that. And like, I ain't bigger than the program. Yeah. I'm just a part of the program, just like you. Right. I don't know my last day, and I don't know what tomorrow will bring. Right. I just show up every day. So, I just really wanted to hammer that because I understand, like, it was a point in time where, even with Buck and Lito, I felt like they wasn't supporting me enough. or Jelly Roll or Struggle or City Paper or Cool Daddy Fresh, like, but they always just busy doing their family thing, loving who they was loving, trying to live their life to make the music that they was making.
Yeah.
And you know, now that I see it where I'm at, you know, understanding their responsibility, you know, they always was supportive of me, you know, in the ways, you know, that maybe to other artists they feel like that ain't support.
Yeah.
Sometimes support don't look like a feature. Sometimes support don't look like a concert.
Yeah.
It's so many of y'all favorite artists that we are really friends.
Yeah.
Like we just talk, and maybe that support is me and him playing a video game.
Right. And
you know, and like because it's
it.
like it just helps me. Or you know, me and Dace talk to each other on the phone like every Friday or try. You know, and it just be about just life. You know what I'm saying? Me and T-Ran, we get 2 lunches a year or so or something like that. And just it'd be prayer, you know what I'm saying? But from an artist perspective, like just try to, I think the biggest game, try to get to know the people, you know, that you want to work with. You know, or you want to get to know, like really get to understand them versus trying to make it a transactional thing if you want to grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's how intentional I am. Everybody I work with, I hope one day they can come kick it at the crib, and when we celebrate our lives and our families' lives. So.
No, that's a fact. And like that's powerful. What you said is like a lot of people are now, especially these days, like super transactional with relationships. It's like, oh, I did this for you, so now you owe me this, or I do this for you, so you owe me that. Instead of being like, okay, you poured into me, now I'm gonna pour. It's just a natural thing. Like
that's
I'm not
hard though.
And people try to like people try to compete then. And now it's like, okay, if you did this for me, I'm gonna do this for you now. I'm waiting for you to do something as big as you did for me. And it's like, bro, that shit don't matter. If we genuinely have a connection, it could be this, bro, just being like, what up? How are you?
That's true.
Like, bro, and me, I'm the type of person, I don't care if you ask me how I am. Just tell me what you want.
I seen you made a post like that the other day. Man, just skip straight to it, man.
Yeah, just don't ask me about my day because you wouldn't have cared if you ain't need something. So.
Hey, I feel you on that. You know, it's crazy, man. It's a lot because I mean I'm having to work with a lot of new people.
Yeah,
like even this toy drive. We just did. If you don't know, we donated $7,000 to John Early, directly to John Early. Got toys for each kid. Cruz was there.
Yes, I was there. My kids grabbed something too.
A lot of the community was really there.
Yeah.
But it was so many strangers in the place, but all community leaders, like behind the scenes. I mean, a bunch of stuff. But like the key players was like Anthony Orgy. I never met him in my life, y'all, until the toy drive. But he was willing. It was through a mutual relationship. Like somebody I respect, Ingrid. I love her to death. That's somebody that always helped me in the nonprofit space. And she was like, y'all are the same person. So like, it's sometimes you gonna meet strangers. You gotta trust that God is gonna put it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gabby Scholars came all the way from New York.
That was dope.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I just feel like you gotta trust new people. You gotta, cause he could be like, man, I need you to do this for my kids now.
Yeah,
but, you know, and I would show up for so, but it's like it wasn't really. It was just like, does the mission make sense together? Like, and I think like that's how you have to think about. Do we align together? Like, if I pick up the phone with you and is that in my season for what I'm doing right now?
Right.
Because I feel like, you know, it could be transactional. You can make that transactional, but it was like genuine. We want to be for these kids. We both got on a mission to serve these kids and serve our community. Right. So we came together and make it happen. We didn't make it about anything but that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's I don't know. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, no,
I don't know why I ain't even talking about it.
No, it's just some shit just be in the air and it just had to, because yeah, man, a lot of you just gotta be wary and be conscious. Yeah, have discernment. We talk about discernment, like and understanding how you know, how people's intention. And like you said, if you praying, you understanding, you manifesting, you're going to know what's good for you and what's not. But I want to ask you right now, what's a W meal for 2'Live Bree?
A W meal? QC Kitchen.
Okay.
Yeah. I love it.
What you want? Okay.
Yams. They got the greens you could pick, or you could pick some mac and cheese.
Okay.
I'm getting that every time.
Fire.
That's my favorite meal.
Okay.
If you're going to make me happy, give me some soul food.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like all that extra. You can't impress me with nothing crazy because like I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
But like, you give me that, we in the game.
Yeah.
Like, we chilling at grandmama house. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Honestly, give me some Thanksgiving meal. You call your grandma to cook the food. I'll take that over any restaurant.
Yeah.
No cap. No cap.
What about W dessert?
Ooh. Good question.
What you got sweet tooth for?
Man, I'm a chocolate chip eater. Chocolate chip cookie.
Chocolate chip anything.
I ain't gonna lie, chocolate chip, but it gotta be perfect because I'm very picky on. I ain't gonna say picky, but I'm so good at eating my chocolate chip cookies.
You good at it?
If it's a bad chocolate chip cookie, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah,
like it gotta
be like, slam it on the table. Yes. Get out of there.
Nah, this ain't right. You got the wrong cookie, bro.
No, you got the wrong guy.
This ain't it. I'm trying to tell you.
That is hilarious, man. But there's so much to talk about, man. I wanna get into this last part here. I appreciate you for your time,
we
man.
We can have all the time. I ain't doing no interviews right now.
Okay, bet.
This right here is very exclusive.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
So I'm grateful. Yeah, so, these is real gems.
I want to ask because you did mention a project, you did mention other songs to the caliber of Southern Country Girl and going like different direction. Yeah. What is that process looking like for you right now?
Like as far as other features,
projects.
Oh yeah.
Shoot,
this music is in the deck, y'all. Okay. I would love to drop an album, man, this year. Like if God fits it, we got it ready. You know what I'm saying? But it's about timing. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not in a place where I'm just dropping a drop anymore. Like
right.
It's like you just don't do that right now. Mm-hmm. You got to be intentional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just feeding off the people. Definitely got a single here coming soon. Been in the studio with a lot of people that I can announce, like the Boykins. We've been working on some stuff, and I'm actually linking with them on this Monday to cook up and just hang out.
That's fun.
But that was fun working with them and virtually working with them, like in the studio, like because they're in Atlanta, I'm in Nashville. It's just like literally virtually, and they're a group, and they're just cool. So that was cool. And then I just recently did something with Magnolia Rising, which was Chapel Heart.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool too. That I think should drop very soon. The rest of these features I can't talk about.
Yeah.
but these are some people that I know that we definitely got some magic coming. But I'm excited about this year. This year is gonna be pretty big.
Yeah.
Pretty big.
So I do want to ask you, what was for 2020? I know it was a lot, but for 2025, what was a highlight of 2025 that helped you, reassure you that you're on the right path? A moment in 2025 that reassured you that you're on the right path.
It was the last thing of the year, that toy drive, because I had to get it together in a week and a half.
Yeah,
and I played for Bordeaux Eagles coming up. My sister actually went to John early, and I told you my dad got shot when I was in 8th grade, eight times in North Nashville.
Wow.
So like being able to give back to the streets that we came from and seeing the kids that we understand their experiences, like really genuinely be happy. And they looking at me as like a hero, but not also a hero in a ego way, but like really I see them. And I took time because people don't know I've been visiting them like before the toy drive too. Behind no cameras needed. Yeah. And I promised them, I'm like, I'm gonna keep continuing to show up. They put me in a museum in their school.
That's
and
fun.
I like that, that was cool, but it's like I need to have a better connection with these kids too on their journey. They had the lowest attendance school in Metro at a point in time.
Wow.
And just being able to have a team that was like, you need to do this, and then like, I want to do this. And then just seeing that come together in so many different ways. My mama was there. She was crying the whole time.
Yeah.
And it was just like, that moment right there was like, dang, I'm on the right path. Like, I really am on the right path. It's bigger than music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you bring in community now, that's not, because a lot of people say like you make your career based on what you do outside of the music.
Yeah.
Because people make music all the time, but what they do out of it is what helps them sustain.
Right.
Because that builds relationships, that builds community. So with that being said, about that being your highlight of your path, 2025, for 2026, what are you most looking forward to?
Sheesh. That's a great question. Because I'm asking myself that every day. I think I don't know when we're dropping this, but we in January right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm always searching for like, what's that thing? in January. I got the vision board of what I want to accomplish, but like what I'm looking forward to is honestly just putting my foot back in the ground, like in leaning more into the identity of who I am as an artist to the people. People already know who I am.
Yeah.
But like now that the world is watching and like literally we got 1 million streams on Southern Country Girl in 4 months. The song only been out for 4 months.
That's crazy.
So like, and people are really playlists. I'm getting people in different sides of the country,
Wow.
streaming this song. So
Yeah.
like, I think putting my foot on the grass and showing the world what type of artist I'm trying to be, not just in the music space, but like period around the world. Like that's what I'm excited about. Like having that opportunity to do that on a wider scale with new music. So that's what I'm excited about.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So I know you see, and I'm sorry about this dude screaming through the fucking wall.
I hope y'all can't hear it. I've been ignoring it. I've been trying to do good PR.
No, you're doing great because I keep forgetting what I'm saying.
Oh my gosh.
But so I was gonna say, I know because you're very tapped into the city. What would you say to artists that feel like Nashville doesn't have certain things, or feel like we divide it in such a way where people feel like some other people get opportunities and they feel like, oh, they should get the opportunity. It feels like in the underground scene, it's more so of people like clashing because they don't understand what's here. What would you say to the city when they do these top 10 lists or these things where people feel like they have to go against each other?
Mentally, I've been there. Publicly, I probably haven't been there, but mentally, I have. I would say this. You got to make the way. Can't wait on nobody else. I took control of my story, and that's why it's working. Like I feel like I stopped worrying about people saying, "Oh, Nashville ain't never this," or "We ain't got rappers," and all. I don't care about what people think. I just care about who show up for me. When you start caring about the people that show up for you, I don't care if it's 3 people. Let them 3 people and watch them multiply.
Yeah,
that support you.
Yeah.
That's what I did. We started in a small room, like before Analog. I started selling out shows. 500 people in it. I was doing shows with Hughie at the Basement East, and only 10 people was coming, but it felt like a big crowd, and I loved on them 10 people.
Yeah,
and I was appreciative. God ain't gonna bless you with more until you appreciate what's right in front of you. And then on top of that, I want to say like, the last thing you said hit me, and I'm trying to really gather what I wanted to say. It was, you can't be so worried about what's on somebody else's plate. You just can't. You got your own plate to fix, own plate to eat. Stop making people feel like it's like the competition stuff is a little wild because nobody really cares.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Nobody really cares. Like people just want to be fulfilled. The fans don't care about the stuff that you sad about.
Yeah,
they care about what you doing. And when you start thinking like that, as a brand, that's what I would say. So
yeah, no, that's real because I be sitting back watching it because I don't entertain that type of shit. And it's like, it's people do those things like you said. It's like they do those things to bring attention to themselves. But what we're doing is making people insecure. Now you're making people insecure about their art.
Yeah, I mean, people done try to kill me because of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like really want to fight me because it's a guy that want to pit us against each other in a way of like, oh, he the hottest, this the hottest. Like that's the only thing I don't like about when we do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. We do it. Who the top 5 rapper, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and all that. But like inner city stuff, sometimes they don't know how deep that runs. You don't know where somebody's mental capacity is at. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't trying to look over my back because this podcast out here divide.
Yeah,
folks,
like saying
because like it's. I mean, that's the same thing. I mean, since we older now, I started doing music at like 16, and we was killing. We was already in the municipal auditorium. Our wave was the best wave, if you ask me.
Yeah.
The new Nashville wave with Lil Trip, 615 exclusive, man, Jernico, Kid Crunk. You couldn't tell us nothing.
Yeah.
We was killing it, pretty shy. Like we was killing it, but I feel like the thing that stole that scene was older adults from the older generation hating. They was pitting us against each other. They was trying to sign us and put money in our pocket because we kids, we didn't know better.
Yeah.
And it was like, I learned very on how toxic that can be. You know, as an artist, like somebody they try to work you and try to pit you against this person, but really we all are together. Like we all telling our story in a different way. We don't got to come together. Don't look like we got to be on the same team. I think that's something that a lot of people get confused on.
Yeah.
Like, just because like Oprah, there's only one Oprah Winfrey. Just because Oprah ain't gonna pit on her sister, cousin, and niece.
Yeah.
They supporting Oprah.
Right.
If Oprah is only one Oprah, it's only one Obama. That whole street that Obama came up from did not make it with Obama and was president and governor. So when you start trying to force that, you wasting time on trying to click. It's just not. It is going to organically happen where everybody is going to get their time, but it's not going to happen to the point of where we all got to hold hands and make a kumbaya song. That's just unrealistic. Yeah. Like, so I just feel like we just got to be more deeper and more intentional on the words that we use and the words we speak on ourselves. Like, I would never say my city is whack, or not just in the creative space. I'm talking about food. We got the best food. We got the best clubs. We got the best scene. We got the best churches. We got the. You supposed to have pride where you from. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So. Like when not just the artists, you know, everybody starts saying that, we're training the people to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We're training the people every day. Every day you post something, you're training the people to love you. When you posting something, you're training the people to love you. Right. So as a collective, you know I ain't doing a podcast. I was one of the first people that did the podcast runs here in Nashville. I was on the podcast. Y'all got more control than the artists. And I don't think y'all understand that. Yeah. You know, and I was like, y'all are going to build this scene because y'all are telling our story. Y'all keeping the momentum. Right. Everybody was picking up it, and you seen how things changed. Yep. And I still believe that today. The media is the biggest outlet for any artist. And we just got to control how we speak and how we treat one another. Yeah. Because why would people invest in something that's so disruptive and so negative and honestly, money ain't gonna be made. And that's the gift and the curse to cameras and equipment being affordable now. Yeah. Is that anybody can get on a mic and say something. And the last thing you want is an outsider of a city to look at a city and say, that's their pioneer. I don't know about this guy. And it's just unfortunate, but I think God will always show what's supposed to in the long run. Yeah. So it's scary though, man. Because I mean, plants happen every day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when people got more resources, they can steal your story from you. Yeah. And that's what I'm fighting against. You know, when people see me winning, I don't think people see how hard that is. Yeah. Because it's people already in position that has the record label, the resources, the marketing, maybe even more viral. They can't sell out shows like me. They can't do the things. When people show up for me, I really appreciate it because they don't realize that's my win. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really from here. I'm really telling our story the best way I can that's accessible to get it to that next level. Right. That's what I represent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know, man. I just feel like when we get on that touchy topic, it's like, it's bigger than us. We fighting for our identity. You know what I'm saying? And a deeper thing I want to leave with that last statement is when you go to Las Vegas, what do you go there for?
In and out.
What are you going? What are you going there for? What do you see when you think of Las Vegas? What do you see when you see
Las Vegas? I don't know. I don't travel much. So Las Vegas, I see a desert.
You see a desert in Las Vegas?
Las Vegas. Oh, casinos.
Okay. Yeah. So Nashville, what do you see? Not that you in,
bro.
Like if you were out of town.
I see cowboy hats and boots.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's things in Las Vegas that their local scene, they can't sell it because that's not in alignment with we from Nashville. We are country. We are Music City. We got to embrace what we are marketing and selling. You know, that's who we are. Even if we haven't ran that, but that's who we've been. Yeah. But you got to make it you. You got to be you. You got to tell your story through what the program is. Not saying be unauthentic, but understand the business of what every state is selling. Every state is selling something. Who gonna sell it the best?
That's what I'd be so mind blown because I'm not from here, and I'd be like, how are these artists Bro, Broadway made like $2 billion last year. Mm-hmm. Why the fuck are y'all not on Broadway? And it's corny. I be seeing people like make videos and they be like, it's corny to be on Broadway, or like, oh, if I'm on if you on Broadway, it's corny. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Like, bro, that is the biggest market. Why the fuck are we not? They don't got hip hop on Broadway.
Came where? And what they run out. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I'm just trying to get game for free on the Cruise Control Radio.
Sense, bro.
But like, you know, this is just I know people gonna watch this and sharpen their knives and go hit the ground running. But it's just, it ain't common sense until you got sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So it's just hard to realize like this is a business at the end of the day,
right?
But you want to keep the love of it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just feel like I don't put no hate on no city, but I just want us to get more realistic as a creative collective. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, do bigger. Like, that's what we writing records for. Hit records. We're trying to make big music. You know what I'm saying? Because we deserve that arena halftime show in Nissan Stadium.
Definitely.
And a bunch of local artists come out, including Jelly Roll and, the people before our time and the new people that's going to come after me too. So I want that. So I see it coming, and I mean, we gonna fight until we get there. So
no, and it's already there. Yeah. It's just waiting for somebody to
bust it down.
Yeah,
bust it down.
Oh man, well, Bree, I appreciate you pulling up, man, and from start to finish. Obviously, ain't the finish of me. I'm outside, but
boy, you know how we going down. This for life. Hey, me and Cruz, bro. We brothers. This is my like real friend out here in the game. Like, so this ain't the last time. Right. I'm gonna have to come in for an exclusive Oprah interview or something. Cause I only trust a few people. I only trust a few people with my story, man. Yeah. Just from here, like, just cause like I want it to be authentic. It's not saying I don't like other media.
No, for sure.
And let me clarify that because I hope people don't take it like that. Some people take it like that. It's like, for me, like, I want to be the most comfortable is on the couch with the people when I'm telling my story.
Yeah.
So it could come off to the people that I want to hear it the right way. So the people that support me, they be like, oh, that I get what he's trying to say. I feel it. Like, and Cruz know how to get that from me because we're friends, like in real life. Like, you're just not hopping on everybody's couch and eating their food. I hope not. That's how you get sick. And I ain't getting sick. I'm staying healthy.
Yeah. No, and that's exactly why. Like, I really didn't have to ask many questions because I already know what the answer. Like most of them.
Yeah.
But you're comfortable enough to like just free flow and talk. So, and I feel like if y'all haven't seen the past interviews we have, I would suggest going back to our first one and just watch the evolution of 2'Live Bree.
That's insane. Yeah.
We should mash them all up and just show the growth of what you've been doing, man, because you've been the same person, but you've been becoming more aware of who you're supposed to be as far as like your purpose while you're here. I feel like you've been finding your purpose and now you're at a point where you're trying to pour back into others. And man, and you're pouring back early too. But like, always remember, you can't fill somebody else's cup that got holes in it.
Woo! Wait a minute, I wasn't expecting that. I thought you said when your cup empty. He said when they got. That's real.
Because you could pour and pour and pour into somebody, but all they're doing is wanting a taste of it and letting it go.
That's real life.
So man,
that was big. Wow,
man, that just came. I've never said that before. That was God.
Put the holes in the water so you can see it.
Yeah,
y'all need to see that. That was
so, man. 2'Live Bree, Nashville podcast room, man. We at the caboose of the Cruise Control Radio train, man, and we had to get my guy 2'Live Bree on here. So I appreciate you pulling up again, man.
Love you, bro.
Love you, bro. And listen, this is episode 100 something Cruise Control Radio. 2'Live Bree. Let's go.
Let's go.